Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. I'm Stacie and this is Stacie Stitches. If you are new to this channel, this is a channel about cross stitch, crafty things, mom life, life in Florida, life in general, but mostly cross stitch. If you are a subscriber, thanks for coming back. I'm so glad to see you. Sorry I missed y'all last week. I was a little under the weather. Not as bad as I was, or worse than I was when I got my second COVID shot. I was pretty rough then, but last week I was dealing with like a sinus infection, head cold thing. Most likely due to allergies. But I'm back, feeling better. Feeling much, much, much better. So, exciting new thing this week. My little brother, not so little, Mark, and his girlfriend Alyssa of 8+ years got engaged on May 12th. So excited. I'll insert a little picture of them for you all. So they've had quite a big year and a half. So between the COVID thing, they bought a house and now they're engaged and planning a wedding, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm so excited for them. Love is in the air. So not only did Mark and Alyssa get engaged, but Brian's cousin, Michael, also proposed to his girlfriend, Nicole. So we are probably going to be having quite a few weddings in the near future. If that's a thing. I think that's starting to be a thing again. So love is in the air. It's exciting. Things are starting to feel like they are headed towards normal in terms of getting out and seeing people. Here in Florida, there is no longer a mask mandate here. If you are fully vaccinated, you do not need to wear a mask. However, I have found myself having a thoroughly ridiculous anxiety attack going into our local Walmart, even though I'm fully vaccinated and other people are not wearing their masks. So I was wearing my mask. I feel like getting a shirt that says I'm vaccinated even though I'm wearing a mask, or putting on a mask that says I'm vaccinated, but then I don't want to get shit from people who go, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal. So yeah, exciting news. Okie dokie. I'm trying to figure out where we last left off, but I think I'm good. So, finishes. I have a few finishes. No FFOs this week, fully finished objects, but I do have some finishes. So, I finished Land of the Free by Priscilla Blaine for Stitching with the Housewives. So, they love their black, but I found this Twilight from Picture This Plus that I thought looked really nice. The only thing I realized is the blue gets washed out in this. So I changed it up for the next one, and I totally missed a whole row over here. But doesn't seem like anyone else noticed it except me. So I finished this. So this is on 32 count, Picture This Plus, linen. I stitched this 2/1. I don't like the way the 2 looks. I think it looks too chunky. I'm not super pleased with this piece, but I will deal with it. And that will be that. So I finished that one. I also finished, I'm working on her tiered tray tidbits. So here, this one turned out so much nicer. Here is Proud to Be an American from Stitching with the Housewives by Priscilla Blaine. So this is 32 count, Twilight, PTP. This time though, I stitched 1/2. It looks so much better. And I subbed the Classic Color Works, I'm not sure if it was Deep Blue Sea, and I changed it up and put it in Mermaid, and I think the Mermaid looks so much better because it's a darker blue. but I really like the way this one turned out. So it's looking pretty spiffy. Looking pretty spiffy. Then I worked on, whoop, sorry there. I worked on my Flosstube Friends Round Robin. I have Sally's piece. I'm sure if you've been here, you've heard us jabber on and on and on about the Round Robin. So I'm working on a Round Robin with Bobbi from Pumpkin Creek Primitives, Jess of Stitches of Sass, Heather of Punky Pearl, Janet with the Janet Jabber, and Sally, who is Skate Mom Stitches, which is SK the number 8 Stitches on Instagram. So I have Sally's piece, and I decided to do Gertie. We all named our ladies, or named the ladies. So I stitched Gertie. She turned out pretty good, though I did frog her quite a few times. She looks good. So I stitched this 1/2, and Sally chose a 40 count Tyco Newcastle linen from, who is this from? Who is this from? PTP. So 40 count, colorway Tyco, Newcastle linen, PTP. So she will be going on to Heather. I will be sending her on to Heather today so that Heather can work on her next. And then I will be getting Jess's from Sally. So I'm excited to get that. So those were my finishes this week. Proud to be an American was a start and a finish since my last video. New start. I have 2 new starts. One was the bonus pattern from Proud to be an American. So if you follow Stitching with the Housewives, they do, I think, 3 releases every Wednesday, and then on the last Wednesday, if you buy their last pattern, it usually has an extra one in there. Good tip to know. And of course I will show you once I can get things going. Oh, you know what? I can't show you because they didn't actually stitch it. So it's a freebie with the Proud to be an American chart called Stars and Stripes, and it just says Stars and Stripes and has some stars on it. And the word stripes has stripes in it. But again, I'm using that same Twilight PTP 32 count, stitching 1/2. So I got a lot of times with their patterns, I do color completion. So I'm working on the white now. I like to do the white first because for whatever reason, sometimes if you do the white second, it bleeds in or pulls in the other colors. So I started that. I'm hoping to get that done this week, maybe, before I leave on my travels, because once we leave here, #Patriotic May Frenzy will be over. And I will put my patriotic things away for a while, and I have a whole new bag of stuff that I'm taking with me that I will show you. So the other piece that I started is Every Heart from Whispers by the Wind. Look at that Uncle Sam. I love me an Uncle Sam. So I started that, and I am stitching this on 36 count Bunny Mom linen from XJU Designs with the called for DMC. And I got a good good ways a bit. Good bit done of Uncle Sam. So I'm stitching this 2/1. 2/1 seems to be my sweet spot on 36 count lately. I've been really enjoying the 36 count and the 1/2. Just looks cleaner. Look at that Uncle Sam. And this Bunny Mom from XG Designs is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's a little mottled, but I love it. And I think I'll be able to get at least 2 projects out of it. I don't think this project will take up the whole thing, but you never know. You never know. So I started that in Storms and Stripes. And let's move on to whips, shall we? So I did some more work on my America by the Calico Confectionery. I had finished the whole A over here, but then I realized I was 2 stitches off and I had to rip the whole thing out. The frog was with me this past week, hopping around, causing all kinds of havoc. I'm stitching this on, oh my goodness, Old Town Blend 36 count by R&R Reproductions. And I am using sulky threads. Yes, ma'am. I had purchased a sulky thread pack that was on sale for a patriotic package, and I just decided to use it. So I finished the whole top blue border. I started on the white. Like I said, I had the whole A in blue, and then I had to rip it all out, which pissed me off. But hey, but look at that. So this is stitched with sulky thread. So since it's a 12 weight sulky thread, 1 strand is equivalent to 2 strands of DMC. So I'm stitching with 1 thread over 2 linen holes or threads. So 1/2. Like I said, 1/2, my sweet spot, whether it be with sulky or fancy floss or DMC lately. So, yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be breezing through this one today. I say that every week and then I start jabbering on about some shit. So, we'll see. But as far as stitching, that's the stitching I've done this week. I have watched a lot of Flosstube, but I can't say that I've watched a lot of anyone new. But I am still thoroughly enjoying a few of the folks under the 1,000 sub or hashtag who are in the hashtag under 1,000 subs club. So I'm really thoroughly enjoying 3 Trail Stitchers. I told you guys about them before, but I am hung up on their media corner at the end. Don't get me wrong, their stitching is beautiful, and Sarah can sew, so that I think they all can sew, but I think Sarah's the only one that I've seen talk about sewing. But amazing. They do some really fun patterns, and Whitney loves her Halloween, and Carrie has been working on a national parks project, which is, I don't think I've been to any national parks, come to think of it. And I think Florida might have 3. I don't know. We have a lot of county parks. Does that count? We might have the Everglades. That might be the only national park. I'll have to get back to you on that. Or maybe Carrie can tell me if she knows all about national parks. I'm not really the outdoorsy adventure type. My idea of roughing it is not roughing it. I can't even say glamping because I've never been glamping. When we go away to the mountains, we rent a cabin, and like not like a cabin in the woods with no electricity. I'm talking like a house that just happens to be a cabin. So, you know, running water and air conditioning and the whole nine. But a beautiful view, all the same. So yes, 3 trail stitchers. And who else? Cassy Jo. Cassy Jo, I've been watching her too. She just completed a beautiful piece. I think it was called Liberty. It is stunning. She did an amazing job. I love, love, love it. And I love the simple framing that she had done to it because she used a specialty fabric. Go check her out. So go check out Cassy Jo and go check out 3 Trail Stitchers. Why do we all pick tongue twisters for our names? We just do. It's just something in the sauce, I guess. Okay, so that is my, just checking my notes. Yeah. Yes, he notes. Look at that. So yes, who I'm watching, my under 1,000 subs club. You all will not even believe. So my next segment is usually, Stitchy Kindness, Stitchy Haul, and it usually takes up most of my video. Can I tell you, I've been on a spending freeze. I have so many patterns and so much, other than my subscriptions, I really have not bought anything. And I'm saving it for when I go to the LNSs in Pennsylvania that I want to hit when I get up there. And saving for StitchCon when I get up there because I want to check out keepsakes and do something up there. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to rent a car while I'm there. Janet said she would, tote me around with her, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't figured that part out yet. So, Stitchy Loot, Stitchy Kindness, Stitchy Haul. I did order one pattern that I saw Kiara Osborne do, and that is Michael's Prayer. Yeah, Michael's Prayer. I really love this prayer, and I love the sentiment because it is about a New York City fireman who was the first fatality in the 9/11 attacks. My husband is a former volunteer first responder, and during that time we lived close to New York City, so they were prepping to go up there for backup and to help the city of New York. They never got called, but they were prepping to do so, and I believe one crew did go. But this is something that's close to my heart, and I wanted to make this for my husband, and we can put it with his other fire memorabilia that we have in the house. So thank you, Kiara Osborne, for turning me on to this pattern. I had never seen it before watching your Flosstube, so I wanted to get it in time for hashtag Patriotic May Frenzy, but it didn't make the cut. So maybe I will do it starting on 9/11 in memoriam. So I got that, and then me and my Flosstube friends, round robin gals, were chatting one day, and I just mentioned to them, like, so many of my fellow Flosstubers are uber into Rae Dunn, and yeah, I think her stuff's cute, but I'm just not super into it like a lot of other people are. And don't get me wrong, if that's your thing, I'm all for it, because I'm sure I have some crazy shit that I would just go gaga over and have to get every single one of whatever that was. I haven't found that yet. I don't really collect things unless you count cross stitch patterns and fabric and floss, but in terms of like tchotchke things, I find what I like and I get it. There's never been like one particular thing that I collected over the years. Maybe Lennox, but Lennox is like, they have different things, but a lot of my tchotchkes or decorations in my house just happen to be Lennox. Now they run the gamut from vases to picture frames to whatever, but I don't go seeking it out. It just happens to be people used to buy them for me. So yeah, I don't really have anything that I collect, but I noticed that a lot of floss tubers that I watch collect Rae Dunn, and I just was stupefied at the lengths that some people would go to find Rae Dunn stuff. I don't know if it's really popular here in Florida. I have never seen anything like at Target or TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Now, either I've never seen it because I just don't look for it, or it just isn't a thing here. But I think it's adorable how people send other people, you know, oh, I found this Rae Dunn, I know you were looking for it, so here, I'm sending it to you. I would have never thought that that would be like a thing. But it is. So, you know, I was spouting off to my girls about it, and then one day in the mail, I get this package from somebody, and I'm like, I didn't buy anything, I wasn't expecting anything, and then this showed up in my mailbox. You do you. Rae Dunn. And Bobbi called it. She said, you're going to open that present and you're going to go, you asshole. And I totally got it when I opened it up and she said, you're going to say, you asshole. You do you. You do you, boo. That's what I'm saying to all you people who are hounding down some Rae Dunn. But it is a nice mug. It's huge. I like the size of it. So, yeah. I don't get what the appeal of the text is, but I'm cool with the mug. It's ginormous. Thank you, Bobbi. I really love it. And I don't think you're an asshole. You're the greatest. Kisses. But thank you. I appreciate it. I will use it with warm thoughts of you always. And then the only other thing I got was my, spoiler alert, if you haven't gotten yours, sorry. If you haven't gotten yours or you're waiting for yours, I'm just going to spoiler alert now. I got my Black Needle Society rainbow stitching box, which had some really cool stuff in it. This is my first subscription box from them. And they do not disappoint. They really take such good care, or they take their time and care to really think about the theme and procure things that you're gonna like, will match the theme, and it's just really worth the money. So the first thing in there was Thatcher's Fruit Medley Popcorn. Super cute. My kid will probably like that. This fun little teaspoon. Sparkly and rainbowy. Needle minder. Exclusive needle minder. That says, hang on. You know me. Stitch with all the colors. Look at that. How cute. I love it. Stitch with all the colors. So, if you didn't know, this month's theme is rainbow stitches, and it is really to bring it's for Pride. So Pride is month of June. So what better way to get the word out and to, you know, bring awareness to a cause that's close to the girl's heart, you know? Why not? I forget what these things are called, but you can use them to strap to your Q-snap or whatever. I don't use a Q-snap, I stitch in hand, but I'm going to see if I can use it to roll up and hold my fabric. That might be a good plan, yo. Some teas. I love this. Fred T. Mercury Bohemian Raspberry. Yes. And Amy Tea House Jade. It's a green tea. I don't really drink green tea, so I might give this to my mother-in-law. She loves green tea. But I might try the raspberry tea because I like raspberry tea. And then the RGB tea, which I think is right here. Another green tea, a lemon ginseng green tea, RBGT. And then the specialty floss, which is so gorge. It is Silks for You. May Pride. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I love the way they curate the box because it's you know, it's not all stitching stuff. It's other fun stuff too. But who doesn't need a little other fun stuff, right? A cute little notepad. It says use your voice. I'm a sucker for stationery. Finishing fabric. In this like psychedelic-y, rainbowy color. Ooh, stickers. Look at those. They're so cute. Stickers. A rainbow mask. So if you want to show your pride support while you're out and about. Though I think most places don't have a mask mandate anymore. Though, like I said, I'm still going to wear mine. It's pretty big, too. It's pretty dope. Love it. Yes, I say dope. I am a product, you know, I am a Gen Xer. And I did confirm that because my husband and I were talking about this the other day. If we were Gen X, I'm an in-betweener. I'm an Xennial. But they don't really recognize that. So they keep me in the Gen X category. Then I chose a 32 count linen, and the fabric was done by, of course, who better for pride than Mystic Fabrics, or not Mystic Fabrics, Fortnite Fabrics. You know, Married with Stitches. But look at that. I love it. It looks like my favorite t-shirt from high school. Love it. Because, you know, in the 90s, tie-dye was a thing too. Like it is now. It's all coming back. Everything comes back round again, right? Like, you know, freaking bike shorts. Whoever thought that would come back, but it did. But this fabric is beautiful. The colorway is Hue, H-U-E, from, like I said, Fortnite Fabrics. That's Derek and Christian. Married with Stitches on Flosstube. I just gotta like put everything, throw everything back in the spot. Sorry y'all. And why do my eyes look like turtles with reading glasses on? Hold, please. Okay. Then this beautiful scarf. Sorry. If you're wearing earphones, put yourself on mute. This beautiful scarf, or you could use it as a flag, or you could use it. I might give this to my friend Christopher for him to hang out his window. He came out a couple years ago, and he lives in the city of Philadelphia. I mean, this is beautiful. It's like sort of the same. It's sort of the mantra from Michelle G. You know, Michelle G's mantra that she has at the opening of her show. So science is real, Black Lives Matter, no human is illegal, love is love. Women's rights are human rights, and kindness is everything. And I would like to caveat that, and actually not caveat, but I second that sentiment. And This is beautiful, and it's so soft. And yay. And the pattern this month was from Stitchrovia, and it's Be Kind Always. Look at that. And how awesome. Stitchrovia. She doesn't say what her actual name is. How awesome is it, though, that she puts different skin tones in the pattern? Taking the guesswork out for people. Look at that, though. It's so beautiful. So that is the Rainbow Stitches box. Love it. Katie and Laura, amazing job. Athena, as always, awesome customer service. If you aren't following the Black Needle Society, you should. I am super jazzed because the Nice List box went on sale yesterday for subscribers. And you know for sure my ass got in on that. So I will be I'm on the Nice List. So I'm on the Nice List this year. I'm on the Halloween box this year. I am on the Stars Hollow box. And that's on top of all of my bi-monthly subscriptions. And I'm also excited because Forbidden Fiber Company, Bridgerton. I got in on that one too. I'm excited for that one. So yeah, I'm not reading anymore. And I don't think my camera likes when I have my glasses on because it's like zooming in and out to focus. So yeah, that was my haul and Stitchy Kindness this week. So other than my Rainbow Stitch box, I didn't really get much, right? I bought a pattern and I got some Rae Dunn gear. I can't say I didn't get any haul because I didn't get any Stitchy haul. So I've been spending my money elsewhere. I've been spending my money on Cricut supplies. My kid wanted some t-shirts for the last day of school and 4th of July, so I was doing that on top of my stitching. So yeah, Stitchy Loot and Stitchy Haul. So in my last video, we went over the fact, or we went through my Forbidden Fiber Co. Forbidden Fiber Co. I don't know if it was my monthly subscription for Threads or if it was from Fight Like a Girl. Either way, there was a color in there called Blush and Bashful. And pop culture quiz, I asked you what the quote, "My colors are blush and bashful," what movie that was that from. And only 6 people answered me. Only 6 people knew. And if only 6 people knew, shame on you, because you should watch this movie. Especially if you're a lady. It is a ladies' movie. It is a chick flick to the nth degree, but it is an amazing movie. And that movie is Steel Magnolias. So only 6 of you got the answer correct. And the winner of the giveaway, which I didn't even tell you what I was going to give away. So the winner of that giveaway was Evelyn across the pond over there in the UK. And I thought, you know what? Since it was a love story and pink, I thought I would give Evelyn my little package of just my type, which is the needle minder, the what are those things called? It's like placeholders, the ruler things. The pattern. What else is in here? The pattern, the DMC, and the 14 count Ada. Yeah, 14 count? 14, oh no, Lugana. So, Evelyn, I will comment below on your comment that you won the Steel Magnolias giveaway. And if you could, shoot me an email at Stacie.c.stitches@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I will get this over the pond to you. So yeah, Congratulations, Evelyn. Woohoo! Then I also decided to do a giveaway because I hit 500 subscribers on Instagram. Yes, while I'm still hashtag under 1,000 subs club, I did hit 500 subscribers on Instagram. So I decided I was going to give away the Stitch Quarterly Santa Baby. And the winner from that, and I promise you this was not on purpose. I did the random comment generator from YouTube, random comment generator, and the winner was Sally Hayes, my girl Sally from my round robin. 16 people used the keyword Christmas, and Sally was the winner. So Sally, I already have your address, girl, so I'll get this off in the mail to you. But I will comment on your comment to let you know that you won, and I'll get it off to you. So yeah, those were my 2 big winners. Plans. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to finish out hashtag Patriotic May Frenzy. I've already got my stuff kitted up. I'm ready to go with me to Pennsylvania and for StitchCon. So I'm going to run you through that, okay? So this June, Sally and I were talking, she was talking about how she got feathers from Rosewood Manor, which I had gotten from Pumpkin Creek Primitives a while back. So we decided we're going to sell it, I think, starting in June. I don't know what date in June yet. I'm confirming with Sally because I don't think she has her fabric yet. But this is feathers from Rosewood Manor. And I decided that since we were calling this the Disco Turkey, we are going to call this Sal the hashtag Disco Turkey Sal. And we plan on selling this beginning in June. So if you would like to join us, please do. Use that hashtag Disco Turkey Sal. Disco Turkey SAL. If you want this pattern, I'm doing it with the called for sulky threads, and Pumpkin Creek Primitives actually sells this pattern with the sulky threads as a package deal. You can't just buy the pattern from her, but you can buy the pattern and the threads. And while you're at it, check out her fabrics, see if anything trips or trigger. I will be stitching this with the sulky threads on this fabric that I found in my stash. Hold, please. Sorry. So I'll be stitching this on a 32 count Lugana from Bee Stitch Me in the colorway Through the Stones. I thought that was a really nice color. And then here are the sulkies. Yeah, looks good. So if you would like to do that with us, please feel free to jump in on that. So I'll be taking that with me up north. And then I also kitted up, look, I'm using my Athena bag. Kitted up a couple other projects. I kitted up, I love this. I kitted up Country Cottage Needleworks Make Lemonade. And I didn't really have I didn't have all the Classic Color Works and the Weeks Dye Works. And I'm like, you know what? I have all of those yummy almond M&M's silks and Dinky Dye silks that I haven't used yet. And so I decided that I'm gonna use them. So I picked out this vintage smoky white linen from Witchelt, and these are the colors that I chose. So I'm using all Yummier's Yummy silks except for this light yellow is a DMC, and then this green is a Dinky Dye, and this brown is a Dinky Dye. But look at that. It's gonna be so pretty. I just love. And I decided to change up some of the, change up some of the colors. Make it look more pink lemonade than lemonade. So I kitted that up. I'm gonna take that with me. And I kitted up Batter Up from Little House Needleworks. I'm going to use a 32 count antique ivory Belfast linen. So this is the linen. And I'm using almost all of the called for colors, but I didn't have a lot of the Weeks dye work, so I just decided that I would sub in other classic color works that I already had. And I think I picked out some good ones. I think those are gonna work. Oh my God. My kid keeps coming in and out, and it's driving me nuts. He's driving the dog nuts. Driving me nuts. In and out the front door, in and out the front door, in and out the front door, in and out the front door. Can you tell that summertime's almost here? And then I didn't kit this up. I already had this kitted up. But y'all, we talked about this one before. Plum Pudding from Glendon Place. I'm going to start this. This is going to be my StitchCon start. We remember this one, right? I got all the dinky dyes for it. I'm using Mixed Berry Jovelin from Witchelt. And I'm excited to get that one started. I've been talking about getting it started and I just never started it. Because, life. Other things I started instead. And what did we do? We did Stitch Mania and we did March Madness and then Stitch Mania and then hashtag Patriotic May Frenzy. And then I'm going to get back to these two other things that I started that I need to work on. So one is the Rose Marquee. That was a Long Dog sampler, which I don't have the pattern for because I bought the PDF. But this is with my Fiberlicious silks and Fiberlicious fabric. Remember this super tiny. Yeah. So I already started this one. I'm gonna work on that some more. And my dear friends over in the UK are expecting their baby in the coming weeks, and I have gotten nowhere on the baby girl. It's not really a sampler, but birth record, birth announcement. So I want to start working on that again because the baby will be here before we know it, and I won't be done this thing. So those are my plans. I have lots of plans. My plans include going to StitchCon. I can't wait to get there and meet some friends. I'm excited to meet Carla, Rolodex Stitcher, and Janet. I get to meet her in person. And Rocio, Cocohama Stitchery. I'm excited to catch up with her and meet her. I'm excited to meet all my new friends, or my friends, online friends. Now they're going to become my IRL friends. Pam and Steph, who just celebrated their 5th anniversary, 5th Flosstube anniversary. Anyway, those are my plans. So, life update, we're leaving for Pennsylvania on Friday. We are leaving Friday, taking 2 days to drive, and we are staying until July 12th. Well, we're staying till July 11th, and then we'll be home July 12th. Then my kid will have 4 weeks of summer. 3 of those will be at a summer camp. 1 will be at home with us. Help me God. And then he'll be back off to school again. So we're pretty much spending at least half the summer in Pennsylvania. And I cannot wait to get there. I cannot wait to hug my family. I cannot wait to hug my friends. I cannot wait to visit. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I get to meet the Stacie Stitchers too. I'm so excited about that. Speaking of Pennsylvania. So I am just really excited to get out of Florida and be surrounded with family and friends without a mask and get some sort of normalcy back. Tomorrow is the last day of school. My husband created this awesome teacher gift for his teacher. Well, you guys have seen it before. It's the tablet stand, but we also did some laser engraving on it, so I'll insert a picture. She absolutely loved it, and we were so glad that he had this teacher this year because she was totally amazing. His teacher and his guidance counselor, the two best people all year, and we will continue with the guidance counselor all the time. My son, because he's an only child, we feel like he needs a little help with the socialization aspect because he gets bent out of shape about things that other kids who have siblings wouldn't get bent out of shape about. Like somebody called him a Pop-Tart the other day and he was like, I told him I didn't want to be friends anymore because he called me a Pop-Tart. I'm like, he called you a Pop-Tart? Pop-Tart is a tasty breakfast pastry. Get over it. Let it go. Just let it go. So we're trying to get him to let go of some things. So I think I babbled on quite enough. I didn't think I was going to babble on quite that much. But I will link some folks below. I will tag them on my Instagram post if I mention them, like fellow Flosstubers or fellow Instagrammers or fellow Stitchy friends. So I'm really concerned that I lost my clicker. But anyway, as I say every week, let's quit bitching, just get stitching. Bye, y'all.